would say get in front of the car just because that's the front of the car. We are at the Exalta booth here at the NSRA Street Rod Nationals, and we're going to unveil some cars here this morning. And we should have a contest to see if people can guess what's underneath the cover. I'm with David Lane. How you doing, David?
Good, real good.
All right. Well, this car that David did a restoration on, and that's a little bit.
Never done a restoration before. I've built hot rods exclusively. So.
All right. All right. Well, that's cool. I'm sure, knowing your previous work, that you did a look at it in a minute. But tell me a little bit of background.
It's a back. It's a K code. So that was the hypo. It's a numbers.
Is it a new customer? Just information.
This is my car. I did this.
Oh, this is your car.
Actually, this will be left to my younger son. He's always like these, so I thought we'll build him a car so that when I'm gone.
You get this uncovered. What do you think of that, folks? Looks pretty good, huh? I got you. All right. This is Fast Lane Rod Shop in Donahue, Iowa. David Lane. I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess that the fit and the finish in 1965, them cars coming off the assembly line, didn't look like this. All right. I'm going to throw you a softball here. What kind of paint did you use?
We used Exalta.
Good job. Anything in particular? A particular, what color is it? I mean, I realize it's red.
Rangoon red. We had to go with the factory colors, the interior black, and then the exterior is Rangoon red. So it's a correct factory color.
And this is a true restoration, so this really is the way they came off the line. I mean, yes. Basically.
Yeah. The only thing I changed, it's got 15-inch rims on the rear, which is easy swapped out, but it just looks so much better. Otherwise, this is factory original. Mostly factory parts, a few aftermarket parts, but mostly all factory parts.
What about the motor?
Oh, it's factory correct. It's very, Ford only stamped VIN numbers in K code, so it's a numbers matching, date code correct. It's all accurate.
Is the hood locked?
No, we can open it.
Let's go. Let's take a look under the hood. Oh, and of course, in true David Lane fashion, everything is super clean.
Just this factory the way it came, and it's a GT, so it's got disc brakes, so it's a special master cylinder.
Little something, and it's great that you're going to keep it in the family.
Yes.
We'll see how long that lasts when somebody has to have it.
Oh, I don't know. I love this car, man.
Very good. Good for you. Well, thank you very much. It looks great. Thank you, David. Let's move on down the row here. Everybody following me? All right, we're back to our guessing games of what's underneath the cover here. Where's Roger at? Roger Berman from Lakeside, Iowa. It's Lakeside Rod Shop.
There you go. Rockwell City.
Rockwell City. I've known Roger for a little while. In fact, the next two builders have saved me a couple of times on the road. How you doing, bud?
Good, good.
We got a big vehicle underneath here, don't we?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. What is it?
66 Chevy Suburban.
66 Chevy Suburban.
Yep.
And how clean was it when you started?
It was actually an Arizona car. It was pretty clean on the bottom, but had some rust around the top of it.
Did you do this for one of your regular customers?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's somebody that has had hot rods before?
Yeah.
Wanted to do Randy Martson,
yep.
A Canadian fella,
yep.
from British Columbia. Well, that's great. A 1966 Chevy Suburban. Did you change everything like you normally do?
Not like normal, no. It's just cleaned up. We're going to use this one as a tow pig for his pickup, and so it was built, with that in mind. Kind of, double air front and rear, and tried to make it as cruiser friendly as we can.
City, Iowa, 1966 Chevy Suburban. Who's going to help Roger? Mickey, where are you? Oh, he's videotaping too. Well, heck, I guess I could do something besides talk, huh? Woo. Boy, that's a big vehicle. Very good. So obviously it's down. Where'd Roger go? What's the suspension again?
It's a roadster shop spec chassis with air ride.
Air ride on a roadster shop.
Yep.
Wow, that's smooth. Hard to find the two doors like this, isn't it? I mean, they're not as rare as you'd think.
No, that's the only Suburban they made.
Oh,
that
okay.
Year was a two-door. It was three-door was in '67.
Okay. And what did you decide on the power plant?
We wanted a lot of torque for pulling, so we used an LT4, 650 foot-pounds of torque. And it's a lot lighter than a big block, more torque. So that's what we went with.
And he's going to tow with it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, the hitch is on it, and backup camera.
Oh, that's very cool. Trick. Can we open the hood?
Yeah.
That all right? Folks, hi, John.
Hey, Jerry. We'll slide in and listen to your setup here.
Yeah, well, Roger's going to show us the power plant in this
66 Suburban.
66 Chevy Suburban. Woo! Boy, that's a
Brand new LT4 with an 8-speed.
LT4 8-speed automatic. Looking good. Looking good. And we're debuting it here. Has it driven? Got any miles on it all?
Got like just over 100 miles on
Oh,
it so
okay.
far.
Okay, I'm sure you'll shake it,
Yeah,
shake it down.
more to
You
go.
gotta, you gotta do that. Well, it looks great.
Thank you.
This is the man in black. This is Johnny Cash outfit here. He's got black on. His truck's got black on. All that stuff. Good, good. Well, this is Will Posey, and Will has saved me a couple times too, I think, haven't you?
Maybe once or twice.
Maybe once or twice. Well, Will's got a shop down in Alabama. It's not really Gladstone. Are we going to call it Gladstone?
Hoax Bluff.
Hoax, is that classic? It's Hoax Bluff. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. This is what we're going to see is a pickup truck that he just finished. Let me get my paperwork here. A 1940. How rare is a 42 Chevy?
A 42 is pretty rare.
Yeah.
They look a lot like a 46, but this is a real 42.
Right, right. Stop production probably midway through 42, I would guess. Okay,
He
that's cool.
actually had the truck and contacted us. He's actually a local guy. He lives about 30 minutes from the shop and brought it down to us, and we've done it.
How clean was the truck when you started?
What we used of the original
Year on it or no? Was it?
we made all the trim.
You can do that?
Yeah.
You're a talented guy. All right, well, let's get this cover off. Somebody's going to have to help me. I can't do it all here. Big Oak Garage. Hoax Bluff, Alabama. Wow. That's pretty. What color are we looking at?
And then black.
Blue ribbon and black. Let's walk around it. What did you grill was in good shape, or did you have to bang it out?
That grill, part of it's original and part of it's aftermarket. We cut it apart and trued the lines up and just cleaned everything up, and then we actually made these trucks did not have trim that went around the grill, so you kind of saw the gap between the fender and the grill. So we made that piece of trim to run around the grill to the front fenders.
And you said you fabbed a lot of the lower part. You had to.
Yeah.
You had to.
These are one-off, machined out a bit of aluminum by Greening Auto Company to kind of mimic the original ones. We made the hood side and made all the running board trim. And
This took more than a month and a half.
yeah, this was about a 2.5 year